Hi everyone. And I was at a bookshop the other day, and basically I came across a very good book, and it's from the survivors' poetry. The book's called Under the Asylum Tree. It was in a second-hand bookshop. I really like this book. For one, it was written in '92, but this is a reissue, which was done in '95. But there's a lot of prejudice around, and there still is, prejudice against, obviously, people with mental health issues, a lot of ignorance and stuff, which is a very shame, especially you wouldn't think it in this day and age, but a lot of people fear what they don't really understand, especially conditions such as paranoid psychosis and schizophrenia, and there's a lot of wrong information, and even OCD, for instance, and you can blame that on a lot of the media, actually, and films. But this book is very good. It gives you an insight into people, real people who have struggled through the years. And this one, which I'm going to read, is by Francis Bangay, and the poem is entitled A Journey Through the Psychiatric Corridors. They label themselves as normal. They label us as mad. But the effect of this ideology becomes a little sad. So many of us get lost. So many of us get forgotten. The soul struggles against so many years of assault. This is the road we wander up and down. This is the road we cad cigarettes on. They label themselves as normal. They label us as mad. But our anger is our assertiveness, not an illness we should apologise for. Feet shuffle on hospital lino, open mouths, staring eyes, and institutionalised clothes. For years we have been suppressed by psychiatric drugs. This is the road we wander up and down. This is the road we cad cigarettes on. They label themselves as normal. They label us as mad. So often they speak on our behalf, but so many stories need to be told. So we become the scapegoat of many comedian jokes. But we don't need this scorn. As we get lost in psychiatric ghetto, always seen as the problem. But right now we're looking for our voice. This is the road we wander up and down. This is the road we cad cigarettes on. They label themselves, they label us too. And the do-gooders run their nice little charities. And the scientists dither about looking for that elusive gene. But I think they fumble in the dark. So many myths can be seen through once you know. And now you know. The rhythm of the spirit will be proud and strong. Where is the road we seek freedom on? Where is the road we find our liberation on? And that was the end of that poem. A very moving poem in a way, and I feel very strongly towards it. And probably a lot of you will be listening to this and thinking, well, what is normal? Unfortunately, there is a strong normality through our system once you start thinking about it, to be quite frank and honest with you. Social norms on how to behave, they're the most obvious ones. But when you start looking into it, people, if you do anything out of the unusual, people will start thinking he's behaving against what they think is normal. So there is strong normalities out there. And I'm just voicing my opinion because I want people to communicate more with each other verbally, and put aside prejudices and be more natural with one another. So I hope that people like me will be encouraged, as I was with this great book, and hopefully you could find some good stuff like this. Thanks for listening anyway.